tournaments.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
The set record's actually 1-1, I was just told. So, Monteant pulling out the Lucina.
Interesting.
Now, do you know them to play the Lucina?
No, I've only ever seen Monteant play the Game & Watch, so this is gonna be interesting.
Well, tried and true Squirtle combos, and Louir hasn't even been touched yet.
Yeah, and Louir already getting to work on Monteant. And I think Monteant probably wanted a character who's decent at dealing with Squirtle's approaches. You know, with a sword, approaching is a lot more difficult. The thing is, it seems like Louir has a way around it and is just kind of going to be asserting his dominance in these early seconds of the match.
Yeah, combo master Louir on the Squirtle here, really just showing off how much they know how to punish you.
Yeah.
And switching to the Ivysaur, we haven't seen too much of the Ivysaur usage. Normally when I see PTs, they love the Ivysaur to death. That's all they want to play.
Well, Ivysaur is definitely the least honest of those three characters because of that enormous up air that can still hit you like a truck. The Vine Whip that comes out really quickly, deals a lot of damage and knockback. Razor Leaf, I think top 3 projectiles in the game.
Let's just be honest, Laird. Everything about Ivysaur is unfair.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say the lack of mobility definitely, plays a part in Ivysaur's disadvantage, and I wouldn't say it's a very even trade-off, but it is a trade-off nonetheless, and I will take it.
Well, we're seeing Louir here up to 110%. I feel like a really good read by Monteant on the ledge traps. It's going to be a sealed stock for them, although they might lose it to the F-tilt here if they can't get backstage, and that's a game. This is a 3 stock to 1 game, and Louir, great drift. I was about to say, great drift in the disadvantage state. I feel like what really separates some players when recovering is their ability to drift around their opponent's edge guard attempts.
Oh, I agree. Anyone who knows the limits that their recovery can go to can just, really trick out their opponents. And, characters with linear recoveries don't really have as much of the ability to do that, which is why good recovery makes a good character, Jackson.
That's true, and we're finally going to see that last stock taken off. Monteant finding some good juggle opportunities, just couldn't quite seal the stock until that last back air. But now we're back on the Squirtle, and it really seems, from a game plan standpoint, I actually like to switch back here to Ivysaur. Smashville, I feel like, is Ivysaur's home. This is one of Ivysaur's best stages. Small stage, the platform in the center so you can platform camp. It's such a powerful option, and almost getting the Vine Whip.
Yeah, and that's not even talking about how little that edge is actually going to protect you from Ivysaur's down air on stage.
Yeah, the down air can really shark and mess up your day for you, but Monteant's going to miss the ledge, and we have a 1-0 set so far.
Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked if I didn't see a switch back to Game & Watch here.
I was about to say, yeah, Game & Watch seems like the correct choice here. I would stick with what you know best when you're going against somebody's main here, let's be honest.
Word. I'm thinking, like, the Game & Watch only is going to struggle against the Squirtle. Wait, what did I just say? Did I say the Game & Watch is going to struggle against the Squirtle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I meant to say. I thought I was going to say the Squirtle was going to struggle against the Squirtle. I do that sometimes. But the Charizard doesn't seem like they're going to have a good... Oh, Louir feeling pretty confident going to be switching to the Falco, it looks like.
Monteant's still on the Lucina as far as we know.
Yeah. So I think Louir's trying to co-main with the Falco. So now instead of just playing PT, he now plays 4 characters, adding on the Falco to his arsenal.
Deep rosters. Gotta love to see them.
If you play PT, it's a deep roster. Pretty much.
Yeah, you've got 3 characters, so call it 7.
Oh no, like the PT was the 3.
Yeah.
The Falco's the 3.
I get you now.
All right. Nice. Glad we're on the same page. We got that.
while we're waiting on this next match and counter picks to be picked, Nick SF took it over Bronwyn going into losers round 4. They're going to be waiting on Sizzle Big Boss, while Big Boss is up 1-0 in that match.
Excuse me.
That's really the only update we have so far in the rest of brackets. So we're sitting pretty. We're just waiting on everybody.
Yeah. Some people are trying to make their way through. I see Riki is waiting for the winner of Padrito. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the winner of Padrito versus Diaper Nug. Great usernames we got tonight.
Diaper Nug. What a
Diaper
name.
Nug. Let's go.
One of the players in my area has some really good tags. Bobby Fabulous is his normal tag, but I've seen Mungo Chungo. I've seen everything from that guy. I've seen the Dirty Bubble. I mean,
the Dirty Bubble.
The Dirty Bubble.
Love SpongeBob, dude.
Who doesn't love SpongeBob?
Boomers.
Well, we're gonna be loving this next match here on Battlefield. I feel like this is an all-right counter pick for Monteant on the Lucina.
Yeah, swords like platforms a little bit.
Well, I was gonna add to that the Marcina archetype. This is one of the best stages just because of the zoning effect that your sword's gonna have and be able to basically cover multiple planes of play at once. It's quite an advantageous stage, I'd say. And as we see, Monteant taking a pretty commanding lead here. Not quite out of control yet, but nice. Pivot cancel F smash.
I know you could pivot cancel tilts, but I definitely never seen a pivot cancel forward smash before. So great play here.
I'm not quite sure the input on that, but that was really cool to see.
I think it's run forward, turn around, hold back, forward smash.
Oh.
But the recovery...
I think a neutral air dodge would have saved them there, not the uppers air dodge.
Nah, I think Monteant was actually trying to snap to ledge there, but just couldn't find the right angle to do so.
And now we see Louir really finding their Falco conversions. And I think they were missing in that first set against Pineda.
Yeah, and another thing, I feel like Lucina isn't as oppressive to Falco as Palutena is.
Oh no, absolutely. This is a little bit more even for Falco, but Monteant finding the lead now. Are they going to live? Yeah, we're living. Saving their double jump to evade the edge guard attempt. It's really smart. You probably would have seen them. You probably would have seen some players die to that because they wouldn't think to use their double jump evasively there. And back air's gonna take it.
If you can live out of using your double jump and make it back to stage without getting hit again, why not?
Oh, absolutely. Platform combos. How much percent was that? I wasn't quite paying too much attention there.
I mean, he hasn't been hit yet. It took him up to 76%. And up
tilt back air. Louir's really been going deep for these edge guards. I don't really see too many spacies go out there that much.
Yeah, the only space I see go deep ever would be Fox, but that's usually just with back air. Fox doesn't really have a lot they can do to pressure off stage, but Falco definitely does. The thing is, Falco's recovery a little bit more linear, but the combo game definitely isn't.
Yeah, that was one of the cleanest up tilt back airs I think I know.
That looked almost instant.
It's so I labbed Falco a little bit when I was trying to look for a secondary, and I believe that is only true around that percent range. So they might have had the true percent there, and love to see it
for sure.
Louir up
finding light with their secondary.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to stick with it for game 3, or do you think they go back to the PT to try to match the character counter pick? Because I imagine Monteant wouldn't want to lose winners finals on a secondary for them.
I have a feeling that Louir is going to end up sticking with the with Falco until we see a Game & Watch come out, or until we see Louir's Falco handed a loss. Because it appears to me as though Louir is trying to play another character other than PT, and I think if he's willing to, just roll out with the Falco for the majority of this tournament, I think he, if he's not losing, I don't think there's a reason he doesn't stop now.
Yep, and Game 3, winner's side on the line.
Yeah, this is going to be Monteant's potential last match in winner's side. And honestly, this has been a pretty bare bones Lucina. I haven't seen too much of that Monteant holding forward style coming through with this character. And honestly, I don't see a world where the Game & Watch isn't preferable here. But, I want to give Monteant the benefit of the doubt because I know how talented and how good of a player he is. I mean, obviously, to make it this far, you got to be pretty damn good at a video game. But, I think there's a time to be stubborn and there's a time to, go back to your main and try to start winning a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that we're past the time for the Game & Watch. I feel like that we should have seen it here for Game 3, and Louir is just finding every single hit and every single conversion, and they've already taken a stop.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go back to my point with like the gameplay or the play style of Monteant coming through, because you can tell that I can kind of tell that this is Louir still playing the Falco. Like regardless of how much PT I've seen this guy play, his Falco, kind of has a similar movement style to it, where they kind of go forward a little bit, but they move so in a cautious defensive way while ultimately maintaining this appearance of playing super aggro.
Yeah, absolutely. I know what you mean. It's like they have that slight bait and punish to their play style.
Yeah,
Their movement is super clean, super precise, and always looking to punish some kind of movement from their opponent. But Monteant, while they are known for holding forward, looks like they're gonna find that stock.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, like, and just gonna add on to it, and I think I'm done after this. But Monteant, like, if you told me this Lucina was Monteant and I couldn't see the name, I probably would have said, nah, that's not. There's no way. And I think that's just like certain characters force you to change your style so rapidly, and certain other characters people play because they fill into their similar playstyle, or their playstyle is aided by certain characters' abilities. But I mean, it's going to be an even game now coming into the last stock of the match for both players.
Yeah. While you're explaining playstyles, we saw Monteant take a pretty good punish game on Louir up until Louir SD is not being able to get back with the recovery.
Yeah, I don't think Louir saved the jump. I think Louir thought the side B was going to grab ledge, but it actually didn't do that, and didn't have a jump to spare. The up B wasn't quite enough to come through.
The up smash
is going to take it. Wow, that looks like a frame of travel time into the blast zone. But that is a 3-0